Howdy do, how you doing? Queen Kitty Bat here. It's been way too long since the last time I streamed. I blame life. I blame life for all of it. Hopefully, y'all can hear me pretty well, because I have my microphone in a different position. I'm sorry, Lordor! I'm sorry! Look, I blame it on the fact that I was going to stream Pretty Derby and Persona 5X. It happened on the same night, and then power outage. I kid you not. I kid you not. 3 power outages happened that day, and then all in all, I just kept getting sick and just life in general. But I'm back. I am back. But yeah, I missed all of you guys. Oh, wait, hold on. I just realized I got the wrong tag here. Hold on. Boop. Ignore that other one. Ignore that title. Ignore that tag. Yes, I am back. Yes. Ignore that other title. That's for the belated birthday / a very late stream. But yeah, before I get to drawing, how have y'all been since the last time I saw you? I know it's been a while since I've seen especially Lodor and Steampunk. My goodness gracious. When I see how when it was that Steampunk followed me, March 4th of last year. Man. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing awesome. I don't have any music playing here, cause I don't really want to put on my headphones. So I'm just gonna, you see, I'm deaf with a cochlear implant, and I got a hearing processor, and I tend to update at this point, every decade. This current hearing processor has the really cool feature of Bluetooth. So I'm gonna Bluetooth onto YouTube on my phone and then listen to music while I draw. So if you guys find the silence awkward, find yourself some music to listen to while you listen to me talk. Hope that sounds good. Awesome! Lodor's doing awesome! Shiny doing awesome! Yeah, apparently it's getting hot outside. Well, as you can see, Steampunk, I'm going to work on more emotes. These are all of the current emotes that I got going here. The ones that obviously have color. The ones that are available on if you're a sub, or in the case of the bucket and the salute, the follower emotes. So, if you're following me right now, you can use those 2 emotes, the bucket and the 07 salute emote. But if you're a sub, which at this point I don't think anybody is right now, but hold off the subscriptions! Hold off the subscriptions right now! Hold that off, because I'm going to set up a promotion on the actual birthday affiliate stream. So you gotta be careful with that. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Chi-Chi. I forgot. That was a default follower emote for the Twitch lets you use. But yeah, those 3 follower emotes. So yeah, so today I'm gonna be working on 2 animated emotes and a 3rd follower emote. And then if I finish those somehow before it's time for me to raid Logan tonight, we can brainstorm more emotes. Because I got this follower emote, which would be the final slot. And then I got the final animated emote slot. And then a tier 2 and a tier 3. Will I ever need that? I don't know. But there are some crazy people out there. They'll look at a subscription and be like, you know what? No. I will go far and beyond and get a tier 3 subscription. These people exist. These kind of people exist. But yeah, I got everything all set. I got the microphone, which by the way, I really hate this computer. Cause if I plug this microphone in, it'll see that I plugged the microphone in. but for some reason it doesn't think it's a microphone. Instead, it thinks, oh, is this a shiny new speaker? And then you'll automatically disconnect my actual speakers and then pretend that this microphone is a speaker. So I wasted 5 recordings wondering, dang it, why am I not hearing anything of my voice? No, turns out the PC just didn't have the speakers on. So yeah, I got that set up, I got my water, I got my art tablet. I would have had my Stream Deck, but literally all of my USBs are used up, so. But yeah, let me set up my Bluetooth on YouTube. Turns out there is a perfect video of music that I can listen to. It's a 3-hour video. I highly doubt I'm gonna be. I started at 7 o'clock instead. Cause I don't want to stream too long. But yeah. At the very least, this video of every single Decepticon opening and ending, I'm gonna be listening to that with Bluetooth. So let me fix that up. Well, usually I stream for 3 hours from 6:30. It's 7 o'clock, so technically 2.5. I'm potentially streaming for 2.5. So that's the plan. Alright, got that connected. Make sure this. Yep, got that working. Adjust my phone. Alright, I got my audio thingy here, which by the way, if you're interested in the music that I'm listening to on my phone, because you can't hear it. I put it in my Discord, so y'all can check out my Discord, so you can grab that video and listen to it alongside me. Yeah. Oh, awesome. I want to put up a pen message. I'm gonna mute my microphone while I type, because that's embarrassing. There we go. I wanted that because one of the things that I want to do during the stream while I'm drawing and whatnot is talking. So I want to talk about Decepticoning, but I don't know where to start. So yeah, if you have any questions, if you've heard of Decepticoning, but you're wondering about it and you're like, I want to read/watch it someday, well, you can ask me any questions. Like, hey Katie, what's your favorite character? What's your favorite case? What's your favorite trick? What's your favorite ship of all time? What's your most biggest transgression with Decepticoning? That kind of thing. Alright, so let me drink a little bit of my water, and then we can get started. I'm gonna start with the forward email, which is right here. Yep, here we go. Steampunk. We are still in the 1000s. Actually, hold on, let me check Crunchyroll. Cause I've been watching this on Crunchyroll. They finally animated a case that I've been waiting, I think 2 years for. So let me check up on that real quick. I was just watching Decepticoning while I was waiting for the stream. We are about to hit 1,200 episodes of Decepticoning. So many. Shiny Pie is so funny that you're telling me that's the question you're asking. That's cool. I don't know if this is the start of the thing, but at the very least the rest of the song is called Thrill Shock Suspense, I believe. But yeah, it's the Thrill Shock Suspense. But yeah, that's the one. That's the one with the dancing thing. Majority of the fandom got into that. The majority of the fandom got into that. Alright. Where's my pen? There he is. Turn down the volume on my processor. There you go. Alright. Yeah, I've heard about that. It's so weird. Because I have a mutual on Tumblr who lives in like Latin America and like Brazil and other stuff. They're always talking about how they have anime that was technically English dubbed, but they still keep the original Japanese names. Like in Digimon, over there, they don't change, they don't give like dub names or anything, they keep the original Japanese names. And I'm always surprised by that. Like, sheesh, I wished I live in a country that did not decide to Americanize the characters' names. But yeah, as you can see, this follower emote that I'm working on is Sophia from Reverse 1999. It's going to be the huh emo. Yes, they have the original openings over there. Yeah. Yeah, some of my mutuals who live over there always brag about that, and I'm like, man, I would love to have Butterfly playing on my TV here in America. But that's why I literally went out of my way to buy the full season of Digimon, the second season in Japanese. Because that's awesome. But yeah, I was so surprised by how Didacticonin is still going. I mean, obviously, Japan is still going. But I'm surprised that other countries are still going with it. Here, they only went. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Lador. I'm already yapping, so that'll be nice. Make sure I got the right brushes. I honestly do not remember how I drew these emotes, so bear with me. But yeah, I was surprised by how they're still going with the Deducticon in other countries. Like, I found out that Germany is still apparently doing it, which is wild. They apparently have their own covers of the opening songs. So, like, the first Deducticon opening, they covered it in Germany. Or something like that, I think. So cool. Oh, no, wait, that's Germany. German. I put the Y. Because why not? Okay. Do not need that question mark there right now. Okay. Let's see. Am I satisfied with this? Yes, I am. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't know why I put the Y. Make sure of this. I need to make sure that I got the right line size. Sorry, Huffman, I'm using you as a test subject. Yep, there you go, 12. Alright. Yeah, I was going to use the normal version of Sophia, but then I was like, well, we're going to see Sophia like this for the rest of the time, so might as well have it like this. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna have to put back the skeleton texture up on there. But yeah, I love Decepticon so much. I've been watching it since I was... Okay, so keep in mind, I just turned 26 this month. I've been watching Decepticon since I was 12. So that's at least a decade of Decepticon, which is crazy. Outdated. Flip back. But yeah, I've been watching since I was 12, in 2012. And let me tell you, it's crazy to just... Oh yeah, okay. So, I don't really know much about the animation staff or anything like that, but let me tell you something really cool. So, the whole thing about Decepticon is that there's this black organization, right? There's these bad guys, the guys that shrunk Saint-Chi into Conan, right? They have a boss. And for the longest time, everyone was wondering, oh, is the boss someone we know? Who's the boss? Who's the boss of the bad guys and whatnot, right? Well, apparently, 3 people knew, besides Gosho, the guy who wrote the story, 3 people knew about this. 1, the voice actor of Conan, Minami, who apparently was either dating Gosho or married to him before they got divorced. I think the director of Decepticon, and I think either the producer or the director for a specific Decepticon movie, The Raven Chaser, which I think is movie number 13. Yes, I remember the movie numbers, yes. Those 3 people knew who the boss of the Black Organization was, which is always very shocking. And let me tell you something. The boss technically appeared in an episode, in a case of Decepticon, but nobody realized that he was the boss. And here's the really hilarious thing. I was born in 2000, okay? I'm a 2000s kid. The case where this boss first showed up was in 2000. I was born in the same year that this character technically showed up. And it wasn't until I literally graduated high school that they finally revealed this. 18 years, 19 technically for the anime. It wasn't until 2019 that the anime side finally revealed this. So yeah, literally my entire life, I went from when this character first appeared, all the way until I graduated high school, that they finally were like, oh, by the way, this guy's the boss. And the crazy part is, I don't want to spoil too much on this case in case you ever watch it or read it. But the funny thing is, the case that the boss first appears in, he's technically dead. Or so we thought. We thought it was just a normal case where he shows up. Oh, that's the erase button. We thought it was just a normal case where Conan and the others are in this mansion that was formerly owned by this guy, and that he had died prior to the events of Decepticon. And so we're all like, oh, so he's dead. He's never going to show up. He's never ever going to show up. And the crazy thing is that Conan and the others were just walking around in this mansion solving a murder case that happened. Unrelated case, mind you, while Kaito Kid is also involved. So they're going through that, and then they solve the case, and they go out of that mansion. Nobody thought about it since then. Nobody thought about it. They're all like, whoa, that was a weird place to be. Oh well, surely it's not going to be important. 18 years later, bam! Turns out it was important all along. Turns out, he might be still alive. And the crazy thing is, if he was still alive, in the Deducticon timeline, he'll be over either 80 years old or over 100. So he's definitely got something to do with the drug that shrunk Conan down. That shot Senshi to Conan. And it's just a crazy thing. I'm hoping that someday I'll get to actually make a YouTube series where I just blabber on about Deducticon like I'm doing right now. That'll be very fun. Because I have so many things to say about every single case of Deducticon. And I would be like, oh hey, look at this seemingly unimportant thing that happened. Surely this will never be brought up ever again. And then I will have a thing come up on the video that says, foreshadowing, this will come up later. Man, I love Sophia's hair. It's so nice. Oh. That's the erase. Keep getting the erase button. Anyway, I'll just have to be satisfied with that one. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if while I was listening to all of the Deducticon openings and endings right now, I wouldn't be surprised if I suddenly go singing along with it. So if you hear me suddenly start singing, that's why. I'm so sorry. Okay, this is definitely going to have to be a different layer. Nope. Heads are hard. Okay, I got the old spikes. And the interesting thing is that this is probably going to be the first time I'm actually listening to the endings normally. Because usually I don't listen to the endings. The only time I listen to it is when I'm watching Deducticon. Like I listen to the openings on repeat many times, but I rarely do that with the ending songs. Because like it's not as much of a bop, you know? Okay, let's see. Thankfully, nobody really paid attention to the hair. Oh yes, TMS did a couple of other stuff. I don't remember what else they did. But it is a popular find. I believe they have a channel on YouTube, which is how I usually find out that they got a new opening. So if you're looking for some of the newer openings to watch for Deducticon, you can usually find that on the TMS YouTube channel. And it's not like region locked as far as I know. Yes! Exactly! Exactly, Shiny Bar. Crazy thing is about Decepticoning's been around since... Okay, you know what? I'll paint this a picture. The anime has officially been around since January. Has officially been around for 30 years. The manga's older. So at the very least, it's been around since the 90s. That's how long the anime of Decepticon has been around. It's so old. Okay. I'm gonna have to add on these accessories later. I should probably put a head. Oh, the oldest one in terms of Aranir. It depends on which one came first. Decepticonin or Pokemon. Because I know Pokemon's been around for a while. I don't know about well, actually no, if Decepticon's been around for 30 years. Well, actually no, they're literally the exact same time. Because Pokemon is currently celebrating 30 years. So yeah, I guess Decepticon and Pokemon. Because I can't really think of what other anime I've watched that is quote old. Oh, much better. That is so much better. She doesn't look bold. Okay, so... Oh, I've heard about that. I've been wanting to watch that pedaling anime. I watched one episode, and then I meant to watch more, but I never did. I heard it's good. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to ask. Let me know if you get any, like, lagging or delays, because I have the Twitch server set to, quote, default, end quote. So I don't know if that's good enough or not. But we'll find out when I play more of my harder games, like Tales of Berseria. Awesome, thank you. Does she have earrings here? I'm gonna have to pull up the actual reference. I mean, I know it's an emote, so we don't have to worry about details, but I always gotta pay attention to the details. Not the boobs, the details. Those are the details I want. So, it looks like Shelby has Aaron on the left side. Oh, Steampunk. That is a pre-roll timer. When that thing goes to 0, it means... So, for as long as that is counting down, you will not get ads. You will not get ads. So, I tend to do 3-minute ads. And then once that's done, this timer will be up for 60 minutes. And you will not get ads for the entire 60 minutes. I mean, I would hope there's no secret explosion timer to that. The Akira movie. I feel like that sounds familiar. Is that the one with the famous motorcycle scene that everybody loves parodying? Okay, so she has errands, right? Sierra, move this. No, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Oh, nice! It is that scene. Awesome. Right. Okay, so... Free magic. good dinner, Shiny Pie. I hope you have a really good one. Please don't burn anything. Have you guys ever had that moment where you're listening to a fully Japanese, to like a Japanese song, but you can't really sing along to, but you'll only sing along the English parts? I'm listening to a Deducticon opening where the only English words in it is free magic, and they say that a lot in it. It's like that Pro CD video that he made once, where it's literally that insect phenomenon, where he's listening to the Japanese song, and the only words that he can actually sing along with is, "Oh yeah! Oh yeah!" You know, that kind of thing. Okay. Now I need to do the rest of the hair. I forgot about the skeleton hand on her left shoulder. It's fine, it'll be hidden by the hair. It'll be hidden. True heart for mystery eyes. Sorry, I always say that part of a Deducticon opening. Like, if you guys listen to the video that I posted in the Discord, it is so good. Tensei! Hold on. I need to do a shout out for you, Mako Tensei. Using my brand new shout out clip player.
I ain't jerking off. Hello guys, how you doing? I just got an accusation from my Discord that because I am 6 minutes late, I am jerking off. I am not. I'm here. I was messing around with cables.
Yeah, that was a clip from Mako Tensei! How you doing? Yeah, I obviously wasn't paying attention to that clip. I was trying to do the other shout out. But yeah, please follow Mako Tensei! He plays, they play a lot of retro games. They were the reason why I got into, I haven't played it yet, but they're the reason why I bought all three Cal the Kangaroo games. It was so much fun watching Mako play those. And I was like, well, you know what? I'll buy those games. It sounds pretty cool. So yeah, do follow Mako. Oh, I finally got to the song that Shiny Bot mentioned. Shrill Shock Suspense. Yeah, Mako, you should follow Mako. Yeah, I was thinking about doing that game for a test stream, but then I was like, well, I don't know, it's a retro game. I'm pretty sure I'll be fine. I don't think I would get lags while playing that game. But yeah, at the very least, that is on my stream wish list to do someday. that life has just happened and whatnot. It's hard to keep up with life sometimes. But I'm back. And hopefully nothing else happens. For starters, yeah, me too. I was hoping to play Persona 5X and Pretty Derby. They both came out on the same night. But then I kid you not, on that week, 3 power outages happened. 3 power outages. And it killed one of our TVs, so we had to get a new TV. Well, not really a new TV. We literally grabbed one of my TVs and then put it in the living room, because that's where the old TV died. And the crazy thing is, that was the only TV, the one that died, that was the only TV that was not on a search strip. It was just plugged in normally, so that's how it died. But yeah, I'm just drawing some new emotes while I'm like talking about Deducticoning and answering questions that you might have for Deducticoning. Yeah, Steampunk, I might just have to try that. Just do a one-handed cow playthrough. Is it pronounced cow? Like you would say cow, the animal? Or is it like a different kind of pronunciation? Because I hope I'm saying that correctly. K to kangaroo, yeah. That'll make it easy. But yeah, I have all 3 of the games because it was on an insane sale. Like, insanely cheap sale. And I happened to have the exact money for it. So I was like, why not? So I got all 3 games. Gotcha. So like the cow. Gotcha. Oh, no, wait. I should make this bigger. But I hope you've been feeling good, Mako's Tensei. I know I've seen you, like, still be live these days, and I've tried to stop by, but it's always at times that I'm like, no, I gotta do this errand and whatnot. So I hope you've been doing good. Hopefully you haven't had any embarrassing video game deaths. Yeah, I'll be fine from an emote standpoint. Okay. Oh, nice! The second master. You know, I remember when I was like a wee lad, when I was like a teeny tiny young girl. I don't remember how old I was, but I remember playing something with Sega games and whatnot. It was one of the Sonic games that was on it. I don't have the console anymore, but it was like a collection of different Sega games. One of them was Sonic, and then another was that thing, Factory thing, the match, the Tetris-like game, and that was a good time. Looking back on it now, I don't know if I was actually playing the game, or if I was just watching the demo that plays on Sonic. Yeah, I don't know if it was columns, but yeah. Okay, now I gotta do the other hair. know what? When considering that apparently Persona is celebrating its 30th or 35th anniversary, Sid, the only subscription that I have in this channel. Sid, how you doing? If you're wondering, on my birthday / affiliate stream, which if things goes well with this stream, I might do this Friday, I'll be playing Noshia, which is a game that Sid gifted me on Christmas. Literally, on Christmas. I was just chit-chatting with one of my mods about the anime, and then I was about to go to bed, and then Sid surprises me with Noshia. So that's the plan for the birthday / affiliate stream, which is Noshia. How you doing, Sid? I'm just drawing some emotes right now. Yes, Noshia is really good, Mako Tensei. You're not going to believe this. Noshia is a 3-person team. It was made by 3 people. Well, either 3 people or 4 people.
The Royal Obsidian 0602 just subscribed for 13 months. Welcome back.
Thank you, Sid, for the 13-month subscription. I'm surprised you stayed subscribed this entire time, by the way. I was going for half of the months. To the point where you already went past what would have been the crown. Well, I mean, you're a founder, so you don't even get a sub, so you don't even get a badge made by yours truly. But thank you for the subscription. If you're planning on gifted subs, hold off. I'm waiting until the Noshia stream. Yeah, I'm sorry. I've been trying to stay updated on my social medias about what happened. Like, I've been trying to update on Twitter, Blue Sky, and my Discord server. But yeah, overall, it was just life. But yeah, no, I will never quit streaming. Especially because I literally have subscriptions. But yeah, I'm planning on turning on the discount for subscriptions on the affiliate stream, to celebrate, and so people can save money. But yeah, it's gonna be really fun. I'm basically replaying Noshia. I'm basically replaying the game, because I already 100%ed that. The last time I played was January 8th. I 100%ed that game, it was really fun. It's a really fun game. Basically, if you have ever played a werewolf game, or I guess I'll have to say this, Among Us, it's basically like that, but it's also a time loop, and it's really good. I was going to buy it for myself with Christmas money, but then Seth gifted the game to me. So, instead, I was like, well, if I have this money, I might as well just gift this game to someone else to move on to go. Oh, nice! What kind of runs are you doing now? Just so we can be as fake as possible, so anybody who has never played Notion will be like, what the heck are they talking about? Cause see, unlike me, who stopped immediately once I got the 100% on the achievements and everything, Sid has still been playing the game, just doing random stuff, doing random challenges that don't even have achievements to it. Why am I doing it like this? Katie, why? You're not doing an animated emote. Wow, I just completely messed up that neck. There you go. Oh my goodness. Good luck, Sid. Depending on whichever role you're playing, good luck. Especially if you're doing Guardian Angel, that one's going to be nasty. Trying to be like, surely this person I'm protecting is not the Notia. I mean, lo and behold, they're the Notia. Or even worse, a bug. Well, I don't know, it's... Now, I used to think I was good at Guardian Angels, but then I got brutally handed. And I find out that no, I am really bad at Guardian Angels. One day I would love to do an experiment to see which character will be the best Guardian Angel. Although provided that it's late game, obviously, because everybody gets the cool thing is that apparently everyone's stats grow alongside yours. So like at the beginning, everybody's stats is awful, but once you get to a good point, everybody's like overpowered. Awesome. Got that body. Fits the... Speak up the devil, Obsidian! Oh my goodness. See, this is why you never say, man, I'm horrible at this one thing. Because then you're going to immediately regret it. I finally got to a point in the Decepticon openings where they switched from cell animation to digital. Which, yes, that took forever, by the way. I can't remember if this is opening 10 or opening 9, but it took a while for them to start doing that. But the thing is, that was just the openings. I don't think they actually started doing it for the actual episodes until later. Okay, there we go. Awesome, so now we got the body and all that. So now, we get the face going here, get the accessories. I've been here for almost an hour, and I've almost only done one emote. So yeah. Man, you know what's hilarious? So, Sophia has this on her head. Look, I would like to think I'm good with hands. Do not quote that. Do not quote or clip what I just said. But I certainly can't do skeleton hands. Like I am just awful with skeleton hands. So, I hope I can do that in chibi form. Okay, so... I'm on the eraser, okay. Oh, it's just a big old exclamation point. That's not bad. Power of cheating. Oh no, wait, there's supposed to be 4 fingers. Not bad, not bad. And then we merge all those. And then we put a thumb. You know what? Let's just pretend the thumb's not there. We don't need a thumb. We'll just pretend the thumb's behind the hair. Okay. We'll delete that layer. And then last but not least, we gotta get this face. Oh yeah, for sure, Sid. Good luck with the no share run. And whoever you're planning on watching. But yeah, I hope to see you on Friday. And I hope you're not going to get insane with the gift subs. If you are planning on doing gift subs. I know I'm going to have a promo on, but please, have mercy. Now the thing about the faces is that usually this part will be the same color as the skin, because most people don't really pay any attention to those details. Let me actually double check on the other emotes. Did I have the hair blocking on the other emotes? Yes, I did. Gotcha. I did have some exceptions, but overall I'll have it blocked on Sophia. Gotta make the perfect forward emo after all. Or I do this. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, we're getting low on the pre-roll timer. When that thing gets to 2 minutes, I'll roll another 3-minute ad. See, that's why I have the timer, so that way, when it gets to like 0 or so, I usually have like a command or something like that. Yeah, right here, Nightbot just put it up. When it gets getting low, use the exclamation @break command, so that way I can be alerted. I'm hoping to make it alert someday, so it can actually get me like a bit of a jump scare to let me know, hey kitty, you need to run an ad. You know, that sort of fine. So yeah, so I have the timer there, so that way I can be reminded, oh crap, I should run an ad, so that way people don't get ads later on. Although I don't know why I'm doing ads this time around, considering it's just an art program. Considering it's just an art stream. It's not like you guys are going to miss anything. But hey, I still want to be a delight. Time for the best part of me drawing any character. Yeah, same. I still don't know how it works. I learned about the pre-roll timer from a much higher streamer, a much bigger streamer that I watch, Murder of Birds. He has this timer there, because he's played Genshin and stuff like that, where stuff is like action is going on, and he doesn't want people to miss some stuff because they're interrupted by ad. So that's why he asked that, and I was like, ooh, that's a good idea. So yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna do the eyebrows real quick. I'm gonna run a 3-minute ad, so y'all can get some snacks and water while I do that. But yeah, that is my favorite part of drawing any character. Big eyebrows. Yeah, Murder of Birds. He's a really fun streamer. I mostly originally discovered him for Ruby, which is a really good show y'all should watch. And then he slowly started playing other games like Persona and whatnot. Awesome. I got that finished. So, I'm gonna pause on my music and I'll run a 3-minute ad. So everyone, hang on tight, get yourself some snacks, some water, go use the restroom, and then we will be right back. Start it in 3, 2, 1, boom! Oh my goodness. Water is best. Water is the best. Might as well stretch real quick. Turn on the fan. When my dad said it was 90 degrees outside, he was a kid. Sorry, that was the sound of me pulling out my art tablet. We got 2 minutes left on the ad. Might as well. Oh crap, I just realized I have this. Here, right. I do not want this nose. I don't want this nose here. There you go. Okay. There we go. We got 60 seconds left. Oh, thank you for the redeem, Lodor. Oh my god, I yapped so much. I just realized I had my water filled up pretty up high and now it's down. Yeah, 60 seconds! $20. Lodor, what? You know, I just remember, are you one of the people who do not get ads at all? Which is so weird. Well, I can't remember if it was you or someone else, because I remember during my Slay the Princess streams, there was somehow, well, yeah, you're the only one that doesn't get ads somehow. And you don't even have, like, turbo or anything like that, which is weird. But yeah, we're done with the ad, so we're back. And I can continue. So, ShinyBot was saying, oh, potatoes. Chicken. Oh, that's the best combination. That is the best combination. You know, speaking of ads, you know what's really weird? I get that I'm watching the video that I'm listening to, I get that he's on a Japanese channel, but somehow I am not getting interrupted by an ad. Knock on wood. I am somehow not interrupted by an ad yet. Like, I haven't gotten that point where I'm just listening, vibing, and then all of a sudden I'm hearing Liberty Mutual. Alright. So now, we finished most of the line art. Now we just gotta start working on the details, as they say. The details. Yes, thank you. I was worried that this top part was a little bit awkward, but the point is that it's an emote, so you don't really have to worry much. And it's a follower emote, so I wanted to make sure it was satisfying, you know? Oh, there were so many art influences in my life. One of them is My Little Pony, because that was one of the first things I drew in my life. My Little Pony and Pokemon. And then later down, on DeviantArt, I made a friend who has a really interesting art style. And then I just kind of picked that up. I just kind of picked that art style up. And then since then, I'm just kind of slowly studying other artists and different anime and stuff like that. Deducticoning is a great example of when I do hair. When I draw hair. Because like you see on my VTuber model, you see the little spikiness at the end of my forehead. That's a deducticoning feature. So if I ever draw something and you see that little spike, blame deducticoning. Okay, oh yeah, I gotta do that. If you're wondering what I'm doing, oh, good night, Mako Tensei! I hope you have plenty of sweet dreams. And hopefully none of them are you dying in retro games. But I hope to see more of you soon. But as I was saying, if you're wondering what I'm doing with the white, so Clip Art Studio has this, Quip Paint Studio has this feature where if you make all the line black and all the color white, you can make it so it'll make all the white transparent. It'll erase all of the white. So I'm doing this, so that way, instead of this part here, it's this thing. Instead of this line being here, I'll have the white here. I mean, when I go to activate the feature, the line will be gone. It will not be there. It will all be see-through. So that's why I'm doing the white. So that way it'll be overlaid over everything. Let's see. Yeah. Excuse me. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta get the rest of her accessories. Oh no. No skeleton hand. But I've done this one. I could do another one. So she has one on this shoulder. This one. She has one on this shoulder. At most, I think I just need to do the one finger here. And then do a thumb here. Yeah. Then I do this. Power of the white. Do not quote that. I'm actually surprised that I haven't really been singing along to Didacticon yet. Well, actually, I've always sang along to 2 songs, but they were like really early on in the playlist. There we go. I finally saved the art program. Although, judging by where I am, I don't know what opening number I'm at, but I can certainly tell you it's about to get into all of the good stuff. I'm about to get into the good stuff. Yeah, I plan on making a Remember to Save Redeem, not just for art, but just for like games in general, because a streamer that I follow, Logan Robo, has a redeem for that, so I should do that as well. Oh, right, she has that giant necklace. That's right. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just do 3 on the band. Guys, look respectfully. And then you got the necklace, and then you the band. Okay. Yes, looking respectfully, chat. Looking respectfully. That's a good color. Yep, that's a good color. And then we gotta get the necklace here. So it will be around here. And the way I have it over here. Oh hey, I think I'm finally on the part of Decepticoning where the episodes are now digitally animated. Awesome. It took a long while for them to go from cell animated to digital animation. I can definitely tell you they didn't do it in 2000 for sure. I don't think it was until either 2002 or 2003. Okay, now we need to erase. Oh, machine, wait. Oh, okay, I need to rant real quick. The opening that I'm watching right now. So, at this time in Deducticonin, in the opening, they featured a character among the bad guys. That character, during the entire time that opening ran, never showed up. So they technically spoiled the anime watchers on a brand new character who did not show up at all during that entire opening run. Like from the first episode, the opening started to the final episode that the opening was out. Yeah, they straight up spoiled the anime watchers. Cause it wasn't until the next opening run that character finally freaking appeared in. And I'm so mad that they, like, and it wasn't even anything too spoilery. It was just a scroll down of the bad guys with that character in it. But the thing is, when the episode that she finally shows up in, it's meant to be like a, ooh, there's a brand new character. And then it's a plot twist that she's a bad guy. But the anime watchers will be like, whoa, I already saw her among the bad guys, so clearly she's a bad guy. And I just absolutely hate that. It always gets me every time I watch this particular opening. Okay, back to art. I just had to rant. Yeah, you can still sort of see detail. Alright, good luck with the cooking, Shiny Bot. Please don't burn anything. Oh, that's what I need. I mean, I know it's going to blend in with the... But it's better safe than sorry, yeah. And then I got the weird belt thingy. Okay, I'm definitely singing along. You're definitely going to hear me sing along to some of the lyrics on this one I'm currently on. It's literally the best song ever. Showdown. 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 Got no freedom. I would have had this playing in the background of the stream, like actually on the stream, but I don't want to get copyrights, because you never know. Show no! You can't see me, but I'm literally dancing so much. Show no! Go for it! Go for it! Go for it! Go for it! God, I love that song. And you know something? Because this Shodo is a song made by a really awesome band. One of my most favorite bands of all time. BC. Every single time they sang for Deducticonin, they ruined. Deducticonin ruins it somehow. Cause every single time they sing for Deducticonin, the opening that they sing for, it's a clip show! Only one time or twice, but it is actually an animated opening. But all the other times, it's a clip show of other openings. And I'm like, dang guys! That is so unfortunate. But yeah, definitely check out BC. That's the letters B and C. They make amazing music. Okay, any other details I'm missing? Okay, there are these jewelry right here, so I can do that. Okay, all that's left is the eyes. So let me check on my emotes over here. Yep, that's what I always do. Oh, I'm finally on the opening where they finally went from the square format to the widescreen format. Yes, that took forever for them to do. That's all! Shiny Bot did not burn the food! That's a major success. I'm doing the eyes and then finally it's coloring time. I'm gonna put in a little bit more details on the hair. Misunderstood the instructions. Oh, yeah, I hate that. You know, I've seen a lot of funny, like, before I uninstalled it, I used to watch a lot of TikToks, and there was a TikTok, there was this TikTok trend, where someone's, like, looking at the recipe, about to do the thing the recipe told them, double check the recipe, and then double checks, triple checks it, like, they check it so many times, it clearly says tablespoon, and they go to add the tablespoon, they add the tablespoon, look back on the recipe, teaspoon. And I feel like that's such a classic thing to do. Okay. Alright. Ta-da! We got the line art done. And we are at an hour and a half, and I'm only getting one emote done. But hey, we're still good. We're still good, though. Just let me touch up on this bow part here. There you go. Okay, now I'm going to put all of these into one folder. And I'm going to have to turn all of the lines black. You'll see why soon. You'll see why. I am so nervous for when it's going to get to the point in the opening list where it gets, oh no. I just got to the opening that, so the opening that I'm listening to right now, I forgot what the name of it is, but it's by Sword. And he was a really tragic thing, for multiple reasons. They only ran for 4 episodes. All of them are specials, like multiple multi-hour specials. The reason why they only ran it for 4 episodes is because the singer died before the song could be complete. So they finished the song by taking together the recordings that she had done beforehand, and they decided to make it a bit of a tribute to her. And it's always the first thing I think of whenever I listen to the song. I forgot what it was, but when you look up the lyrics, it's seaside something. But yeah, it just makes the whole song feel like a tribute to her. Like it's saying, hey, we hope she's doing good out there. Beyond, in the afterlife and whatnot. And it's such a tragic thing. It was such a popular band too. So the fact that the lead singer died at some point before they could finish the whole song. So they did what they could with it. And used it for 4 different Decepticon specials. Although I will say, it's good episodes. One of them is meh. The other one, meh. Another one, anime original, so I never watched it. But the final one is an episode featuring my favorite character of all time, Heiji. So you know what, I'll take it. Don't worry, Sophia. You will be done. You will get color soon. And you will have to be so pale. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I forgot about that one. Okay, I think everything on this is black now. Awesome. I'm about to do a really cool trick. So hold on real quick so I can show you how cool this trick is. I'm gonna do this over here real quick, okay? So you can see how I'm gonna make this green for your safety. So see how everywhere it's blue, and you can see some of the white that's currently overlaying the blue. I am about to do a really cool trick. So we're going to merge the layer. We're going to go over to convert brightness to opacity, and watch. It's like a magic trick. Ta-da! The white stuff is gone. It's just the black lines. Just the black lines now. It's amazing. One of my favorite features of all time. And just in time too, I'm currently listening to the last Decepticon opening before they updated the animation style. So now we can actually start doing color. Which is where I'm gonna open the other reference. Because see, when it comes to reverse 1999 characters, when I draw them, I always do this for the reference. Don't worry, I will give her freckles. I always do this for the reference. And then the chibi form, if they have one, for the color. And your eyes. So we're going to start off with the skin color. Well, I say that, but I usually just do it with a big old blue. So that way I can make sure I'm not missing anything. and our eyes. Oh yeah. Can't wait to see Sophia again soon now that I'm coming back to streaming. Because since I've been gone, there's like, what, 2 more chapters now? Thank you, Lador. There's like 2 more story chapters now. Because the last time I played was Lopera. The Lopera patch. And apparently since then there's 2 more. Oh, good night, Lador. I keep forgetting your freaking time zones. Go to bed, Lador. You do not have to be here at 2:40 a.m. There we go. Don't worry. This will not be here for too long. Now I can do the scan. Sometimes when it comes to characters. Oh yeah, it was awesome seeing you too, Lador. I'm surprised you even remembered me. Yeah, I'm definitely excited for future streams now. Have a good night. Well, now I know that you actually do care about my streams. Alright. Now what I plan to do here is that I got the skin part here, and then the hair color goes on top. Ironically, Sophia's hair color will help with blush. I tend to draw characters with like darker skin than they actually do, because you know how anime characters are, especially when you got different games, they tend to have pretty pale skin. But sometimes when I draw characters, I'm like, that doesn't really look right. And the contents that I want it, like with emotes. Unless it's like for a lore reason, like an albino character, you know? And then on the chest where we're looking respectfully. Yeah. You should have seen the other art stream VOD. I think it's in my highlights. But I did an art stream where I drew some Genshin memes. And I drew the summer character Milani, with darker skin. Like, not even too dark of a skin, just literally 1 shade darker. And then when I posted that on HoloLab, there was one comment that was like, hey, why did you draw her with such dark skin? Ignoring the meme I was making out of it. And then I got the most hilarious response to that comment. Another person replied to that person, sir, this is a meme post. Or like something to point, like, you know, like, sir, this is a Wendy's kind of meme. They did that and I wish I could highlight that comment, because that was hilarious. And then I gotta put in the freckles. Oh yeah, for sure. Well, it's the fact that it was about a Holio first character that they really penned the original comment. Cause like, that is such a weird take to have about Genshin of all things. Just let the artist draw the way they want to draw. Like, unless it's like clearly, like an artist being clearly racist, then you can call them out. But when it's just about something as simple, it's just making the skin darker, like, not even that dark, just a shade darker, like, dude, come on. Take that energy somewhere else. Yes, exactly. If I made it literally white, like pale, albino white, I guarantee you they probably wouldn't even say anything. They're like, oh yeah, that's definitely Milani. Definitely Milani. In fact, let me see if I can find that. Let me see if I can find the drawing that I'm talking about. Because I know you used to play Genshin and then you kind of stopped at some point. So I don't know if you were around when Milani came out. Literally, this is what I did. And when you compare it to Milani, not to mention she is literally a summer girl. Like, she would have gotten like a 10 or something like that, obviously. And by the way, yes, when I posted this online, so many people were missing the meme part of it. Yeah, like, this was a meme. Like, this was the full meme. Hold on. This was the full meme that I made. Oh great, Milani! What is your wisdom? Why are you skipping the story? Enjoy the lore, characters, everything! Don't rush! And everybody immediately dismissed the point of this meme. So many comments, everybody missed the point of it. It's the fact that you're so many people have gone up to me and it's like, hey, this very wrong thing about the lore, and they admit to skipping the story. And I'm like, sir, if you're going to skip the story, don't come at me for talking about the story. And it's so annoying. To this day, this is my most popular post on the whole your first social media. But yeah, thank you. I did that like 2 years ago or so. One of my favorites. Anyway. God, I need a drink after that particular round. Okay. Now for the red hair. Oh shoot, I just realized I forgot to erase the little hair parts. Oh no, I just always choose blue. Because that means because I've had this advice from other artists before. I always choose that specific, well, not this normal blue, but like this blue. Because it allows you to see if you miss anything. Like if you somehow didn't get it all the way under the lines. Like there'll be a random spot that you missed or something like that. This allows you to see it. Especially with this red hair. Like, I don't want to miss anything on this one. I always love giving characters just big old eyebrows for some reason. I just absolutely love it. And sometimes when I see an actual anime character, like an actual main character, have big old eyebrows, I'm like, yes! Especially if it's a girl. They never give girls like the big eyebrows, I swear. Plus, it's just better for the chibi form to have these kind of eyebrows. Oh, almost forgot that part of the hair. Alright, now let's look at her hair. Let's see. Okay, it seems to have a bit of a gradient. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Oh wait, I forgot to erase some parts. Oh my goodness, I almost had her not have the other eyebrow. There we go. I'm so glad I caught that. Alright, now for the somewhat hard part. Oh, I just realized. Oh, that's embarrassing. So I thought this part between each band was a skin. And so I thought it was individual bands. It's the entire band. Well, today I learned. It's fun, I can just pretend to draw the whole thing and then fix it in post. Oh, that's a perfect blue that I can use. Well, the thing is that you can see this line right here. I didn't notice that. This is implying there's a reflection here. Or something like that, I don't know. Reverse 1999 art style confuses me. But it's going to be an emote anyway, so no need to worry. Yeah. That's why I'm actually happy that Reverse 1999 does like chibi designs, so I can get a good idea on how to chibify some parts. You know what? Let's see what it looks like when it's just the three bands from far away. If it looks awful, then I'll just turn it into one band. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Yeah. Oh, no, I'll do that top part later. Almost 9 o'clock. That means we have about 40 more minutes before I end stream. So, fingers crossed that I finished the emote before then. This was literally just a Sophia emote stream. While I'm talking about Deducticoning. But hey, I'll take it. At least this isn't animated, it's just a PNG. Now for this detail thing. Oh yeah, for sure. The jewelry always. I'm just glad it's not as complicated as literally any other Madness member. If anyone is wondering who I'm gonna raid once the stream is over later, I'm gonna be raiding Logan Robo. He is almost done playing with one of his games that he's been streaming for the past several months. It's called the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. He is almost done with round one of the routes, which is considered the truth ending, the one that reveals the most of it all. And he is actually almost done with that. So, fingers crossed that he actually does tonight. So yeah, that's who we're going to be raiding tonight. Oh, right, I forgot about those parts. Well, now I can do that in post, yeah. Oh, thank you. Okay, I almost didn't notice that break. Because I'm gonna be raiding in 40 minutes. Let's actually do... I forgot which one does just a 30-minute on the Prio. We'll do a 2-minute ad. We'll do a 2-minute ad and then we'll be right back. So get your snacks and water and all that jazz. In 3, 2, 1, boop. Yep, there we go. Got it exactly. Awesome. Gonna do these while I'm waiting for the ad. "40 seconds left, and then we'll be back." "30 seconds." "10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back from the ad. We are officially good for the next 40 minutes, which is exactly what I wanted, so. Yippee! Alright. So I got these parts done. Got the jewelry done. Now we gotta do the eyes and a little bit of detail on the face. And then we add a little bit of reflection on some of the jewelry. And we fix up the line art. Awesome, Shiny Bar. We fix up the line art. And then this will be a done emote. Oh wait, I gotta remember to add the question mark. Because this is supposed to be a huh emote. Alright, got the eyes. Resume my music, which I'm surprised I haven't been interrupted by an ad on my video. I've been listening to this video for an hour and a half. I don't know how it hasn't been interrupted. And then we add this white. Because I always have, most of my characters have white pupils. I don't know why, but I just like doing that. Yeah. No, I'm supposed to do that on top of the layer. Alright, and I gotta do the bottom of her nose. Awesome. Now it's time for my favorite part of the program. Details. And so is the emote. Well, it's hard to start humming to my Decepticon songs, especially when I'm listening to some of the. Because here's the thing, the video I'm watching the video I'm listening to, it's both the openings and the endings. So when I'm hearing the endings, I'm not humming to that as much as the other finds. Although I will say, I am in the era of Deducticon where I'm like, yes, we got the good stuff. I was this close to being like, to humming to one of my favorite stuff, though. My boyfriend, so you can lean on me. You're my best friend. I love you, Miss Mystery. It's like a really hot guitar solo on this. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'll laugh at. That is the first quote in ages, by the way. What was the previous one, actually? Quote 71. Wow, that was like 6 months ago. Wow, over 6 months ago. Wow. I love you, Miss Mystery. Seriously, the song Miss Mystery, total bop. I used to listen to that on repeat when I first got into Deducticoning back in the day when YouTube wasn't a literal demon and started doing copyright strikes. You know what? I'll change the skin tone real quick. Feel like it's off a little bit. So I have this, I forgot where I got it from, but I have this very awesome chart full of different skin tones that I like to use in my day-to-day art life. There we go. This is what I use for every art that I tend to do, especially with my main characters. I'll do 11D. No. There we go, much better. Okay. Now, I transform the line art color. Because you can see that each of my emotes have like a specific line art color. And I usually have it like an overall line art color to it. Yeah, like that. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, that looks good, yeah. Let me make it slightly darker. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So now, I'm pretty much quote done. Let's get for the most important part. So let me just get all of this into one folder. Ignore the horrors. Ignore the horrors. Yeah, it's supposed to have a big question mark. So. So now I gotta pick out the background color. Yep, that looks good. Hopefully you'll be able to tell that's Sophia from far away. Alright, we finished it! Literally the entire stream was just Sophia! But I'll take it! I love Sophia! This will be the next forward emote. Which, let me actually check on my emote page. Yeah, I have 2 open slots. So now, I can put this here, and then I'll have one more to brainstorm. I don't know what this final forward emote would be, because I can't really think of anything. Because I got the noted animated emote for subs, and then I'm going to have a Matilda. You probably remember me mentioning this in one of your streams, that I had the idea for a Matilda manifest summon emote, you know, for people to use when I'm doing some summons on Reverse 1999 going, we manifest the 6 star! That sort of thing. And then I still got a animated slot. And then I got the tier 2 and tier 3. So I'll have to figure that out on what to brainstorm on. So yeah, we got that. So now I gotta export this. It's going to be, I'm going to name it odd. Because most of my emotes are always like Queen K165 and then the actual emote name. I can't wait to get to a point where I can just change the emote name so it can be like Queen instead of Queen K165. But yeah, this one's going to be odd. It's going to be named odd for when things are confusing and whatnot. Wow, and I only got 20 more minutes to raid Logan Robo, so I guess I can, like, spend the rest of the time brainstorming the other emotes. Yeah, I'll export this later after the stream, upload it to a emote converter, which let me grab the link to that right now, because I know I sent it to you before, in your stream before. I recommended it to you before. The Twitch emote resizer, which is really good. It is really good. This website is really awesome. Yeah. It's a really good site. So, I'm gonna export that after the stream, put it in there, upload it to Twitch, hope they'll approve it, and not say, hey, this is inappropriate for no reason. Because one of my emotes, which is, let me see if I can find it, which is this one, the nope emote, they disapproved that at first. It's because they were like, oh, it's an X, we don't want letters in there. But I'm like, guys, look a little bit more closely at it. It's supposed to be a no. It's a no symbol. Thankfully, they haven't had that happen again since. Well, I mean, I think just normal words are fine. They just don't want you having just single letters on it. Cause then people could try to use it to make swear words out of it. Like single letters. Like if you have single letter emotes, chatters can put that up to spell stuff out. Yeah. Which is understandable. Don't know why they decided to do it for the letter X. I'm assuming there's like a language where there's like a swear word or something that has an X in it. I don't know. But yeah, completely understandable. But like regular words, I guess that's okay. And hopefully the question mark isn't bothersome. But yeah. So now I can do this. There we go. I can now import. Yeah, it must be 2 letters minimum. Yeah. There we go. We put you right over here, sweetie. Alright, so now we can remove. Now we can remove this annoying whip from you. Yay! Now she's part of the game. Yappo! Summon you a bit closer. Yeah. So now all that I have left in terms of the ones that I have thought of is the animated noted and the animated summon. I mean, I just gotta think of the final forward emote and the last animated emote. I don't know if I'll do a tier 2 or tier 3 because I don't know what Matt Lad would decide to sub at tier 3. Okay, for once I do have to skip an opening because one of these openings is insanely loud on me. Which is wild, because I got Bluetooth on my processor, so it's basically right into my brain. That's the first time I had to skip an opening. I was worried I was gonna do that, but yeah. But yeah, the majority of my emotes have been like Reverse 1999 and other games that I play, like Yancey River, like this one up here. That's a Yancey River character. I mean, obviously Matilda isn't a Reverse 1999 character. So I wonder if I should... Because this one up here is a Cyber Sleuth character. And this one's just based on a joke that happened where I was trying to write Nugget, but I mistyped and it became Bucket. It's hard to brainstorm stuff. Oh, yes! Yes, she is unfortunately not in Cyber Sleuth as a Digimon option, I don't think. But yes, you're right! I sure do Minervamon. Maybe that'll be my tier 3 emote. Yeah, that should be my tier 3 emote. Thank you. I'll write that down right now. Thank you. Yeah. Perfect. Brilliant. Yes. We actually made progress there. So, the territory is going to be a Minervamon emote. I don't know what it'll be, but I can guarantee you I'm going to make her as cute as possible. In fact, she actually has another form that is even cuter. Literally a chibi version of her. So adorable. I wish it was in the game. Gotta stretch a bit. Yeah. Maybe since technically I'm not really using my art tablet right now. Let me move it. Just move the art program back up here. There we go. That was quite the workout. I would not be surprised if my back hates me right now. But yeah, I say we made a massive progress here. Massive progress. Thank you for the stretch. Time to hear me roar like a lion. And thank you for the hydrate. I'm almost done with my water. I literally filled this entire bottle up before the start of the stream, and now it's all the way down to teeny tiny. Phew. Oh, we got our first time chatter. Wait. Have we met before? Oh, you've been following me since January. Hello! I guess we must have met from a different stream. Hello! At this point, we're just kind of chilling now. Yeah, I just finished the Sophia one in the middle. Yeah, the Reckless one was my first animated emote, which is this one. Yeah! Ooh, nice! Okay, don't focus too much on the Sophia one, the one in the middle. Don't focus on this one too much. If you just started with first 1999, don't focus on that right now. It's not important. I promise. Also, for some reason, I have that down like that. But yeah, most of these emotes are from different games besides for first 1999. This one's for first 1999. Huffman, Reckless, Sophia, soon to be Matilda, and Jessica, the Lurk. And then the others are from different games. Maggie Lou from Tales of Berseria. Kurumi from Cyber Sleuth, Digimon Cyber Sleuth. And then this and this one are from Murders on the Yahtzee River, which is a really good game. And then this one's just an inside joke. Oh, phew. Gotcha. Because I would hate to accidentally spoil people about Sophia. She is my favorite character of all time in Reverse 1999. And let me tell you, I had quite the reaction to her new outfit. But yeah, so now I'm just kind of brainstorming the other emotes and the remaining slots that I have. Although, watch, when I do my birthday / affiliate stream this Friday, watch, someone gets so many subscriptions that I just unlock more slots. And then that means more slots to brainstorm. I'm going to immediately turn off the Bluetooth on my phone since I'm done drawing. Because I do not want to be like standing up like this, exhausted, and this giving me a headache. I'm actually surprisingly only got to 2 hours 9 minutes of the video when it has 3 hours and 28 minutes. Impressive. Well, no, I was sitting on my chair, but now I'm sitting up. I wish I had one of those really cool desks where I can have it go up and down. You see streamers do that sometimes, where I have the desk go up so that way they can stand up sometimes. That would be the dream. But alas, I'm stuck with this particular desk. But yeah, let's see. Let me zoom in a little bit more here. So that way everyone can see it. Now, what else can we do for these emotes? Because at this point I'm just kind of waiting here for 9:40 my time for Logan Robo to start. So that way we can raid him. Because I got one follower slot. Like, let me double check. Yeah, I got a follower emote and, well, 2 follower emote slots, but one of them's about to be Sophia. And then I got 3 animated slots, which I'm already got here, which will be this one, and then wherever this third one will be, and then a potential tier 2 emote. Now, it does get me the option for a emote that you get when you use a certain amount of bits. I'd consider that worthless. like, I feel like, unless you were to do like TTS or something like that, or just to support the streamer, I don't see that being I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah, I don't know anybody who does emotes for the bits. Cause like it goes like 1K, and then it goes up 2 more tiers on that. Only one person in my entire channel has ever done 1K bits. And that was when I was playing the Green Lake event. And they decided to not only do those bits, but also gift a bunch of subs. Yeah, if it was like 100 bits or something like that, I would be like, hey guys, here's a really cute emote. Yeah. That's the only way I would do an emote for that. Like, do it for like 100 bits. Because I feel like that's a perfect starting point. I feel like that's the perfect starting point. Or even just half of 1K. Just do 500 bits. And then boom, you get an emote. I feel like that's the perfect starting point. Either 100 or 500. And then that would be a good intense... I don't know how to pronounce the word, but you know what I mean. The reward for the emote. But yeah, only one person has ever done bits, and I don't remember who the person was, but they did it during my Green Lake streams, and it was absolutely insane. Let's see. Oh, I know. I don't know if this will be a follower emote or a sub emote, but I am planning on doing the Great Ace Attorney down the road. I gotta figure out like the scheduling and stuff for it, but I am planning on playing the Great Ace Attorney in Japanese, by the way. So I might make them emotes out of that. I might, in fact, for the animated emote, I might. Although I will have to wait until after we get to a certain case. But there's a character that one of my mods, who is unfortunately not around right now because they live in the nest. Oh, thank you! Oh, thank you. You're right, Maya would look adorable. But the thing is, the Great Ace Attorney that I'm playing takes place in the way past, in like the ancient times, and whatnot, with like steampunk and whatnot. So having a Maya emote won't really fit there. But there's a character who is a favorite of one of my mods. Yeah, the other one. Yeah. One of my mods really loves this character, and that is the defendant for case 4 of the first game, who is based on a real person. Sosuke Natsume. He is a real person. And I absolutely love how when the devs came up to the family, the estate of this guy, and they're like, hey, we want to put him in our game. And they're like, oh yeah, go for it. Make him as much of a loser as you want. Which is hilarious. I may make him the animated emote. Yeah, Natsume Sosuke, the one who made the one about the cat, and the one that apparently started the moon sure is beautiful, isn't it? And it's like a, hey, I love you kind of fine. He's a real person, and he's in the Great Ace Attorney. And he's the silliest guy of all time. I might just make him the animated emote just have him be like, whoa, or something like that, or just have him absolutely shaken nervously. Oh, yes, I need a nervous emote. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Yeah. But yeah, I hear that he's like a classic to learn about in terms of like Japanese studies. Awesome, so now we got that. Awesome. Yeah, he was a gloomy guy. Yeah, he was a gloomy guy. And when they put him into the Great Ace Attorney, I can talk for as long as Logan hasn't gone live yet. When they put him into the Great Ace Attorney, they cranked that way up. Because he's a defendant in one of the cases of the game. You have to defend him. Because he's charged for a crime of attempted murder. And so when they made him a defendant, they have to make him the most ridiculous thing ever. He is so gloomy. Cause like the whole point is that he went over to like another country and he sorta hated that experience. And that's exactly what happened. Cause in the Great Ace Attorney, you go from Japan to London and that's where you meet him. And it's hilarious. And he is one of the best characters in the game. One of the best characters of all time. I love him. I'm gonna go to Discord real quick, cause I need it, cause it's, you know how things are. Yeah, Kokoro, yeah. Which, funnily enough, the same case, the title of the case that he shows up in, is a reference to that. It's like something the clouded Kokoro, and when I was looking that up, I was like, oh, I know what that means. That's a reference to his book. So yeah, I love it when they do that. Best thing ever. Okay, I almost panicked. I thought the ping I got on Discord was for Logan. Oh, now he goes live. Now I get the ping. Alright, so I guess I'll do an ending speech and then we'll go raid him. Dang it, right as I run out of water. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Enjoying me with this test stream, which thankfully no lag happened or any delays, so hopefully I'm on the crit server. Thank you for watching me throw the one only emote, Sophia. I cannot wait to stream some more soon, provided that things goes well for the rest of the week. On Friday, that's Friday, at 6:30, I will be having my belated birthday / affiliate stream. Cause my birthday was literally on the day that I got affiliate last year. So yeah, and yes, he does own the cat, yes. So yeah, I'm very excited for that stream. I'll be playing Noshia, which is a werewolf time loop game. Very excited for that. I will be setting a discount sub promo that day. So if you're planning on gifting subs, do it on that day so you can get a savings. Yeah, Noshia, yeah. It's kind of awkward to do. It's like inspired from real mythology and whatnot. But yeah, Noshia. That's what I'll be playing on Friday at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. So be there or be squared or however they go. But yeah, thank you everybody for being here. Thank you to ShinyBot and everybody else. And we will be seeing y'all next time.